So this video is going to include some of my latest submissions with SGC and unveiling some of the grades. In all reality, I already broke the boxes open because I had a couple buddies wanting to swap and trade for some of the stuff that was coming in. So there's a couple big dogs that I hit in here. A 90 Fleer Jordan at a 10, a 90 Fleer All-Star Jordan at a 10, and a couple other big dogs, like I say, that I've already sold or traded for out of here. So, but I did want to avail some of my recent grades from this latest submission I did with SGC. Did the 50 bulk order, $18 a card. These guys turned this thing around in like a few days, like 4 or 5 days. So it was amazing. They're wonderful, even when things were backed up on grading. Right after COVID hit, the worst you're going to have to do is wait a few months with them. And that seemed like a real inconvenience for everybody that was used to grading with them. And they, might have complained a little bit, but SGC really is great on the turnaround time. So Giannis on this first one here, good looking card, came in at a 10. Next card, I had some vintage cards too, 55 Bowman Hank Aaron and a 55 Bowman Mays. They were both in rough shape, kind of some leftover raw cards from my vintage baseball collection from back in the day. And they both graded 1s, but obviously those cards are very desirable still, even at a 1. Just a 73 Topps Hank Aaron, pretty decent looking card. Again, those white borders, really tough on that year. Got another Giannis Prism card here, Mosaic Prism. These are kind of neat, almost look like bobblehead characters on the cards. There's just another vintage card that was kind of left over in some of my raw cards after I sold off my vintage collection during COVID. 72 Topps Willie Mays, decent looking too there. There's the GOAT, LeBron James. First year Panini Select. Really sharp looking card too. It's the base, it's not the prism or anything, silver prism. 2013-14, awaiting the call, and it's artist proof. There's a Curry Fast Break Prism from the 21-22 Panini Prism set. On some of these I have some luck. On some of these I think there's maybe some surface stuff, and that's probably what happened here that I just did not account for. Again, I get it. SGC really, they find it if it's there. But I think there's probably some surface stuff. These shinier cards like this, there can be scratches, there can be flaws, and maybe to our bare eye, we don't catch those. Chris Paul, nice looking card there, silver prism out of 15-16 Panini Select. Another Curry here, the blue cracked ice prism. Again, probably dealing with some kind of surface issue that I just did not do a good job of inspecting and finding. All in all, Steph Curry, pretty cool card either way. Speaking of cool Steph Curry cards, first year Prism, Downtown Bound. Again, a base, not the Prism card, silver Prism or anything like that, but really nice looking card. I think a 9 is a really good grade on this card too. I'm pleased with that. That's definitely something for my PC collection. There's a 9.5 green, white, and purple Prism out of Panini Select in 2021. Took a big hit here. I think I do see down here in this corner, there's some seam that seems to appear on the card. And I think that's just bad by me not catching that. It kind of goes up the whole line of the card there. And I remember this card having kind of a concave feel to it. a little bit, but I thought, hey, again, cardstock's a little thicker on the Bowman Chrome. But it's J-Rod, and you need to get it graded. It'll be more valuable. Jordan Alvarez, this guy swings a huge bat. Really like him. His cards are pretty reasonable to get a hold of, but I think he's somebody to really keep an eye on. Ichiro, 2001 Upper Deck rookie, MVP rookie. Good looking card there. Another Ichiro rookie out of the Fleer Platinum. Obviously, I saw this was going to have some centering issues. It's one of the best hitters of all time, though. So nothing like having their rookie card slabbed up in your PC and at a decent looking grade. Kevin Garnett. This is the artist proof green, numbered to 25. So this one's 7 of 25. Saw some Curry. There's the best pure shooter I've ever seen in my lifetime right there, Klay Thompson. Love watching this guy play. I hope he just continues to get healthier and healthier and light up the scoreboard. Another Chris Paul. Just can't help but love watching Chris Paul on a basketball court from the beginning of his career to even now. I mean, this guy dishes the rock like nobody, and he's awesome. Does a lot of work with kids and stuff like that too, basketball camps and facilities for kids to train in. I think a lot of Chris Paul. He does a heck of a job as a pro athlete, as a person, and just one heck of a treat to see him on a basketball court playing the game. 2013-14 Panini Pinnacle. Really cool card. Got Kobe there on the front. Kyrie on the back. That'd be Kyrie's second year. Again, Pinnacle cards seem to be pretty tough to grade. The black border shows a lot of edge stuff. But man, that one is nice there. Giannis rookie, 2013-14 Pinnacle. Pulled this one out of a pack I bought on eBay. Kind of taking a shot on a hobby pack and hoping I just hit one. Probably could have bought one raw cheaper, but knowing no chance really to slab it up. Then somebody have a 6 or a 5 raw, wanting $60 for it, and really happy with that. Again, Chris Paul rookie. Really pleased with that. Sitting in my PC collection. I think everybody knew what's coming. I was going to have to send some kind of Dale Murphy cards in there. In my submission, 7.5. Pretty solid on the 77 tops. Had a buddy who bought one of the cards off of me out of the submission. Asked me, why is that a 7.5? It looks real clean. I'm telling him, hey, look at the centering, top, bottom, left to right. It's off. And you got a little bit of edge stuff going on down here on this one. Of course, this is one of those cards I'm pretty good at analyzing. You got a little bit of a print thing going on here. And you can see the centering really good on the back of these, kind of understanding what they're going to do. 7.5, again, pretty solid. But not as solid as that. That's doing good work right there. You can see that one's about as nicely centered as any of these 77 tops that you asked for, front and back. Maybe just a smidge of a diamond cut to it. Edges and corners are really nice on this card. There is this little smudge at the base of Rick Cerrone's picture, and I think that's probably what kept this thing from being any higher, but really nice. Nines in this card are really hard to get, and is the best I've hit with PSA or SGC. Murph there, one of the modern auto cards. missing nameplate. Not sure. So many variations on modern cards, just not really my thing to keep up with. But obviously, I collect Dale Murphy cards, and I thought, man, this looks sharp. Really looks sharp in that tuxedo slab with two big old 10s sitting on top of it. Really pleased with that. Kobe Bryant rookie. I've had a tough time getting these to grade. The Skybox Z-Force rookie. And you can see, I mean, even on the back here, the edges, they just really show some wear. But, you know, it's Kobe Bryant rookie, and it's really cool to have it slabbed up. So, another tremendous three-point shooter in the NBA, Ray Allen, the legendary Ray Allen. Really cool looking card. With all that shine and glimmer, no doubt, I didn't expect a really high grade here. Just thought, hey, you know, really want to see this one slabbed up in that tuxedo case, and 8.5, pretty solid too. Jim Brown, 64 tops. Good looking card. Obviously, it's not in any kind of mint or perfect condition, but you know, it's Jim Brown. And there's another, the 60 tops. Do have a pinhole there and there. So I knew, again, this is one of those, it's not going to grade high, but, you know, put a legend in a good looking slab. That's just kind of my point of view on some of the vintage cards. Speaking of legends, and again, a couple pinholes up here, and obviously some surface stuff going on with this Unitas card. KPJ, good looking auto. My son pulled that out of a pack in the last month, and just thought, you know, some of these guys in the NBA, they are freakishly good. You don't take them for granted, especially early on in their careers. They can turn out to be something spectacular. Look at Giannis. So get that thing slabbed up. There's Jordan at a 9. Pretty decent on that card. I've hit 10 on this a couple times before, and kind of miss having it in my collection after trading or selling it and getting rid of it, and so give it another shot from time to time. Jeter rookie, 95 Fleer, you know, neat looking card. Another one of those I seem to have a tough time getting to hit a good grade, but you look at all that full stuff going on down here, and you see little flaws in it, and about all these, and those Fleer cards from the 90s like that, mid 90s, they showed a lot of edge stuff too. I think we're going on a little Jeter journey right now. There was a 92 upper deck at a 10, and some of the cards I sold off too in the Jeter. This is 04 Donruss Elite Series, so this one's numbered out of 1500. Pretty cool looking card. Pretty sharp. Some of that labeling in that card is really neat looking to me. One of my favorite early 2000 sets, Donruss Originals. Of course, you started seeing a lot of the retired players in those sets, and kind of like the idea of seeing Jeter in the 84 Donruss. Kind of parallels him to the other captain, Don Mattingly, Donnie Baseball, and that's just really cool looking. Nice to have that in a 10. There's another Jordan I took a shot on. Kind of missed the boat a little bit there. Again, took a shot. That victory set has a lot of kind of shine and shimmer to it. So got some surface things and corner edge stuff that shows on that black border. All in all, though, it's Michael Jordan. And at the end of the career there, got to give anybody a run for his money at 60 years old now. Got two of my favorite catchers all time next to Dale Murphy, even though he didn't play a long career as a catcher. Pudge and Piazza, man, this is some of the stuff that dreams are made of when you play baseball as a kid. I played baseball in that era when these guys were on behind the dish, and these guys could hit too, and that's everything I aspired to be as a catcher, playing ball. Good looking Alvarez card. Diamond variation, 2020 Donruss. Really sharp looking thing there. Looks good in that SGC slab. Red Dragon Prism. Alvarez rookie, rated rookie. Again, lots of variations. Kind of confusing to me, but I'm kind of taking a little bit of a... This is numbered out at 88. This is one of those cards I've been holding on to raw, and the more I see him swing a bat, the more I just think, man, this guy's awesome. You know, like watching him play. There's the Topps UK. So you got the Union Jack. Good looking card. I'm not much of a football collector, but a couple of these I had laying around. A lot of the football stuff I do kind of will and deal with and trade with. Can't go wrong with Heisman Trophy winners, in my opinion. It's quite a task to be the best college football player. Mark Ingram had that one there. And I think some years back I bought a box of press pass, so I got Randall Cobb. Real solid receiver in Green Bay early in his career. I think he's back in Green Bay nowadays. And that one's numbered to 199. And then there's J.J. Watt, recently retired, that rookie auto numbered to 99. Hope you enjoyed this video.